All right, y'all. This is going to be a 4-year update on my metal G-Shock Square. Now, I've got some people asking me to do another update on this watch, but I don't really have anything else to say. I've already done a full review on this watch, and I've also done a 3-year update on this watch, and my thoughts have still remained the same. It's still running perfectly. It's still my only watch. So I guess I'm mainly just going to be showing you the condition of the watch currently, and then I will also just, I guess, speak my mind a little bit about how I feel on this watch in general, and also watch collecting in general. If you guys have seen my recent videos, I still wear this watch in pretty much all my videos, because this is still my one and only watch. I currently don't have any other watches. I used to collect a few watches and had a few, you know, from the likes of Seiko, Tissot, Orient, Swatch, even other G-Shocks, you know, a bunch of Casios, etc. So I used to have a bunch of watches, but like I said previously, I have sold pretty much everything after I got this watch. I guess we'll start off with just showing an update on the condition of the watch after 4 years. Again, I wear this daily, so this is pretty much on my wrist 24/7. The mineral crystal is still flawless. So there are no scratches on it, at least no noticeable scratches that I can see. This metal bezel does a really good job blocking, or taking the hit, I should say. If you're gonna scratch anything, hit this against a wall, a certain, like, you know, something like that, usually that bezel takes the hit, so this mineral crystal does not get touched usually. But everything is still very bling bling, very shiny. Obviously here on the clasp you can see that there are some scratches there. Some people have asked me if I have ever cleaned or polished it, and no. I have never actually polished this watch at all over the past 4 years. I have only ever cleaned it if it gets a lot of dirt or dust on it, you know, something like that. The most I will do is rinse this under the sink for 5-10 seconds, and that's about it. No actual deep cleaning I ever done on this watch, and no polishing needed, and this thing is still shining very, very well, especially in the sun. This thing is bling bling. So the craftsmanship of this watch is excellent in my experience, and you can just feel it. It feels heavy and super well polished. All the links on the bracelet are very smooth. It is a heavy watch, but you get used to it very quick. Usually if I hand people this watch to take a look at, you know, they say, oh, it's like a very heavy watch. I mean, I guess it is, but I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. I've gotten used to it pretty quickly. I also love this clasp because it's so easy to take on and off your wrist with the push of these two buttons, and it just releases like that. It's so easy, yet at the same time this thing has never come undone without me wanting it to. So I've never had a problem with this thing opening up when it's on my wrist, and it's never fallen off. So it's very easy to take on and off, yet it is secure on your wrist. This watch is made in Japan, right there. Made in Japan. It just kind of has that prestige because all of Casio's premium watches are made in their factory in Japan, and this is one of them. You know, just kind of, I think it's just kind of cool. Like a lot of the other G-Shocks, you know, that are made in China and Thailand, they're also I mean, they're all the same quality, honestly. But this just kind of has that prestige being made in the original factory, or at least the premium factory in Japan. So I like that. I forgot to mention that since I live in the US, I haven't seen anybody else wear one of these before, in person. What's cool is on my trip to Japan, well, almost a year ago now, last September 2024, I saw a lot more people wearing this in Japan, which I thought was kind of really cool. Like bus drivers or just random people in the street were wearing this metal G-Shock Square. So it's kind of cool that A lot of people in Japan are wearing this Metal G-Shock Square because I haven't seen anybody else wear it in the US, at least in person. So just something that I thought I'd mention. Again, the experience is just, I've already talked about it. I don't really use the Bluetooth app. I originally used it to set up the watch, and that was kind of it. Battery life has still been basically full since day one. Never ran out of battery with this thing. I guess I'll just kind of talk about my thoughts now, or just where my mind is at with watches. I've honestly been kind of out of watch collecting because at this point I don't really, I kind of lost the drive to just collect a bunch of watches, honestly. And I mainly just want to wear this one watch. Back during the 4th of July, I had like a family dinner, and I was talking with someone who was a watch dealer and like sells Rolexes, APs, and stuff like that. And we were talking about watches. And he eventually asked me what was my dream watch. And I told him it was this one because this was my dream watch. And he was so surprised because, I mean, you know, he expected me to say, you know, maybe something from Rolex or something. But no, it was this watch right here. So back then I saved up a lot of money to buy this because I was just working at retail and this was my dream watch. I basically wanted to get this watch and then wear this one forever. You know, this has a rechargeable battery, so maybe I'll have to get that switched out eventually, but who knows. But basically, yeah, I mean, I saved up so much for this watch, and when I got it, I was just like, this is the best watch ever, and I just want to wear this one forever. Like, this watch kind of became a part of me. And even though now I could buy so many other watches, I just choose not to because, again, I don't really feel the need to get another watch. There were two other, I guess, watches back then that I could say were dream watches that I guess I kind of wanted back then. It was like a Rolex Submariner or like an Omega Seamaster, you know, like the classics. Since I kind of have a thing for like diver watches as well. And I had the opportunity to buy a Rolex Submariner last winter. But I ended up not getting it because honestly, I haven't really been into watch collecting anymore, like I said. And even though the Rolex is cool, I didn't want to buy it because I lost the want to get one, and it would also take away time from me wearing this G-Shock. And I mean, I guess, yeah, it's weird, right? Kind of weird for me to say. I don't even know if I should say that, but it's true. I only want to wear this one watch forever. I guess that was another problem of mine when I owned more than one watch. I never knew what to wear each day. Like, I would have to, like, that's like another problem of mine that I would have to solve, you know. I would have to decide every day when I woke up, okay, what watch do I wear? I got to keep them in rotation and all that stuff. And that's just another problem of mine that, like, if I own too many things, I have trouble deciding what to do with them. So I just don't even want to decide. I don't even want to have that problem. So since this is my only watch, I don't need to make a decision anymore because I wake up with this thing already on my wrist. So yeah, another thing to keep my day streamlined. And I just think it's cool now because this thing's kind of like a part of me. It's on my wrist 24/7. Again, I only take it off when I go shower. Now I know you can technically shower with like any G-Shock, and G-Shock themselves even says it's okay and you can wear it in the shower. But I just take it off anyway. I just don't want the chance of soapy water messing up the seals. You know, I know it probably won't. The chances are very low. And many people shower with G-Shocks, including my friend. But I just choose not to. I mean, like if the risk is there, I'm just not going to take it. So, I mean, I don't take this to the shower, but that's the only time I take this off my wrist. So I guess for the 24 hours in a day, I'll have this off for 5 minutes or so when I go shower. So I can live with that. Yeah, I don't really know what else to add. Again, this is just like a quick update. I guess that's it. I'm just going to wear it right now. like I always do. It is big on my wrist. I have a small wrist. I still don't know my wrist size, by the way, so that's why anytime someone asks me, I have no idea what is my wrist size. I just took off some links to have it fit and then called it a day. But I do have small wrists, so it might look big on my wrist because it kind of is, but I'm used to it at this point. So yeah, that's it for this update, 4-year update on the Metal G-Shock Square. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video.